2 minutes late. So I try to go on at 8 every morning. I just was taping my the rest of my cusps. I've got to get those taped and online. They're all coming, so be patient with me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My last day live. This is my day off, but I never have a day off because I'm running a business. So today, by the way, guys, I'm running a farm. So if you're living vicariously for the fact I have horses, I'm having one of my horses' teeth floated. And what that means is the horses' teeth keep growing. Okay. They keep growing like a rabbit's because they're herbivores. And what happens is when their bite gets so bad, they can't digest their food right. And that's what kills an older horse. If you don't keep their teeth good, they'll starve to death. That's how old horses die. Anyway, I have a 22-year-old Shetland pony. And actually 22 isn't that old, you guys. They live to be like up to 40. So ponies live forever. Horses usually live to about 25. Ponies live in their 30s. And so good morning. So I'm making sure her teeth, she's not digesting food properly because she's got a hay belly, and I can see it. I'm also in the process of deciding. I found a stud for my mare. I might be breeding. I'm either breeding or I'm buying a pony. And I'm not sure which I want to do. I'm looking at ponies for my granddaughter. My 2-year-old granddaughter is like nuts for horses like I am. It's genetic. The whole family raises horses. If you guys don't know, I come from a famous bloodline of horse people. And my grandfather trained and raised horses with Clark Gable. So it runs in my family, and she's gotten the bug. So that's all she talks about. I went out yesterday. I got a picture. I don't want to show her online, but she's in a pink cowboy hat and in a diaper. And because she's she's 2, she's getting potty trained. So she's in her little pull-ups, and a pair of pink boots. And it's so cute. So I had to laugh. It was like, I sent the photo to some people. They were cute. Anyway, so I'm going to take a few questions. It's my last day of the week. Like I said, the videos are coming. I'm doing the best I can. So at 10 o'clock today, I have to get the horse's teeth floated, and I got to get all my other things around my house done, having to do with my farm, feeding my chickens. I just did those this morning. So went and got my coffee. I always go out to get my coffee. It's 9 miles to get my coffee, but I wouldn't have it any other way because I enjoy the morning trip. So yeah. You know what? Okay, I see somebody saying they feel lost in the world. I want to tell you something. There's a lot of people feeling that way. And what's going on with you guys is, let me talk to you and tell you what's going on. What's going on is the fact that we came into the age of Aquarius in December of 2020. And now it's more spiritual. It's about living your true life, living your true potential. And why did you come? I've had more people in the last couple weeks ask me, why am I here? Than I have ever had asked that. Now, Capricorn also is your full moon. And when Capricorn is in full moon, Capricorn's a hard worker. They're almost like dogged. And so that might be something that you need to be doing is nagging you. So that might be what it is. So it might alleviate a little. But if you are feeling stuck, that's good, because you're leveling up. You're leveling up into a new vibration. And it's called a spiritual awakening. Now, I am in the process of trying to write a book about the 7 stages of a spiritual awakening that have to do with the 7 chakras, by the way. And I am a published author. Check me out on my website, enchantedskye.com. I write children's books. I wrote 2 children's books. But these are adult. I'm also doing the I Am plan, because I feel like The Secret and all those, they tell you to manifest, but they don't tell you how to manifest. There's a way to do it. God helps those who help themselves. And if you make a plan, follow the plan, you'll manifest. It just can't pull it out of thin air. If people think, oh, you can. No, manifestation happens because of intent. It's all having to do with your intent. And so you get from point A to point B, your intentions are in the middle. And that's what helps you manifest. So, okay. Hold on here. Good morning. I am reading some of hi guys. Yes, I did. Somebody asked about my chickens. Oh, Damon, yes, I'm in the process He knows. Yeah. Jonathan knows. I'm in the process. If you guys didn't know, I'm really fast. I'm going to take a bunch of questions. I have a raccoon problem and a possum problem, and they got in and ate every one of my chicks. I was hysterical. I just ordered new chicks. You know what? I even went online and told people that this is what they do. They ship them. Now, they're not mean. It's not cruel. Oh, it's inhumane. And I'm telling people that they literally ship them. It's not hot. They're only about, I think, 6 hours away, but I'm not going to drive for my chickens. I have them shipped. Everybody has them shipped. I've had dogs shipped. I've had horses shipped. That's what happens. And yes, I did lose one. I tried to nurse it back to health, but sometimes you just get one. But that's the first time I've ever lost a chick. And I've had probably 5 or 6 times sent to me. So they've got 3 days of albumin, that's from their egg, of energy in there. And they got to be shipped, though. You got to pick them up right away. So I had them, it was shipped in one day. I picked them up in the very next day. So I had 2 days. So they all are fine. I've got 35 chicks right now that I'm raising. So yeah. Anyway, yes, I'm going to take some questions. So, I kind of, instead of everybody saying, hi, how is it going? People just start asking me questions. I find it kind of humorous. Anyway, yeah, I don't do this on Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And sometimes I follow, sometimes I will post my dailies. Now, if you want to know why the dailies are working, it's because you are a Pisces, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, or a Scorpio. Because that's some of my signs. And it's just because I'm pulling them for me, they work for you too. Scorpio works because it's so malleable. Aries can too. Leo, I forgot Leo. Leos and Sagittarius get along. They have they're really, really close. One of my best friends from college was a Leo too. She's actually coming out to see me in August. It'll be nice to see her. Okay, so hi guys. All right, Princess, will you get your job? But I have an annoying coworker. Usually look the other way and just go about my day. But I'm tired of letting people walk all over me. Do I need to put him in his place? You need to put him in their place. You need to put them in their place. I worked for 31 years. You guys know I was a school teacher for 31 years. And I'll tell you, I had some of what's really bad with teachers, they're worse. They're worse than the kids when it comes to bullying. I'm going to be honest with you. You guys don't know. I know everybody's gone to school, so they think they can teach and they think that they know how everything goes. It's not true. You don't know the underlying. And what happens is teachers get nasty when you're a favorite. Now, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've always been elected the favorite teacher in the building because I'm a healer, and the kids pick up on that very easily. And they would leave nasty notes in my box. You have no idea the stuff they would do to me. It was bad. Now, my last school that I was at was the best school, even though it was the most stressful because the kids were horrible. But I was able to keep them under control. But they thought I was God. That was the first school I've ever thought of. They treated me with some respect. They thought I was awesome. And they miss me. They keep calling me back now and saying, well, you want to come out of retirement? Because the woman can't handle this classroom. And so that I gave the class to her. I guess they used to make her cry. It was just terrible. It was really bad. And because a couple of the kids, I saw a couple of my students and they go, what happened, Mrs. Hartgraves? We miss you. And I saw, because it's been about 6 months. So anyway, okay, I'm going to take some questions for you. Yes. So, all right, hold on here. Okay. Yes. Okay, do you see me selling the house and moving? Sab, yes. But not for a little while. It's down more towards the end of the year. Hi, Cackers. I have cataract surgery in September. Will it be successful? Yes. I don't feel there's anything to worry about. Okay, this is what I see, and this is what I know to be true. Now, my father had cataracts. If we've got blue eyes, and see, look at my eyes are blue, and they're all a touch of green. They're actually turquoise colored. That when they're light colored after time, we start getting cataracts. I was born with some cataracts. I got cataract in one eye. That's when my eye turns in. but they literally now will take your lens out and replace your lens with a like almost like a plastic or a fake lens. My dad, I remember my dad telling me, he goes, I've never seen back more clearer in my life. So I don't feel like it's a big thing. I feel like they're going to correct your vision. It'll be better. Okay. So, all right. Thank you. I don't give me too general of a question. That's the way I do it. Okay, because you see how I'm popping off questions very quickly. I just do that. Now, no, I don't pull cards. I don't need them. I'm a medium. So I am a master. I've been doing this for 25 years, and cards are tools. My tool is the other side, usually your guides. I'm actually pulling your information out of one of your ancestral guides. So, okay. You have blue eyes. That's why you have cataracts, sweetheart. Yeah, it's normal. It's a normal progression with people who have light colored eyes. Now, my eyes are not, they're light, but they're got a touch of green. My daughters are white. They're so blue, they're white. And I told her, one of my granddaughters, first brown-eyed person in the family in like 5 generations. And she's got brown eyes because her dad had brown eyes. And she's like, I wanted blue eyes. I said, well, they're not all that they're cracked up to be sometimes, because you end up with vision issues because your eyes are so light. So I always tell her that. And she's like, but I want blue eyes. I said, well, maybe your daughter or your son someday would have blue eyes. So yeah. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Houston, Texas. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm great. Okay, I think I know Namuna. Will you get your Australian? Will you get your visa? I think I answered that. Which next week? I think it's a little longer. I think it's towards the end of the month. It's around August. So you give it a little time. Don't get upset, okay? I'm good. How are you? Listen to me. I don't answer general questions. How's my love life? I don't answer that. You have to be specific because I'm popping them off so quickly. Now, if you called me for a reading, what I do is called a cold read. Because what I do is I start talking to your family members, and I'll be like, well, why are you all upset right now with your job? And they'll be like, how did you get that? I said, because they're telling me. Remember, I'm auditory and I'm visual. Depending on what kind of day. For some reason, the last couple of weeks up until a couple of days ago, I was almost all visual. And then now I'm back to my auditory. Sometimes it has to do with the moon. So anyway, but yeah, I also get transcendent. And here's olfactory. Olfactory means kind of like I can taste it and smell. And sometimes I'll smell cigarette smoke. Sometimes I'll taste like somebody's really good barbecue. I had that happen recently. I'm like, wow, they miss barbecue because you don't eat on the other side. And so they were making me like, I really miss my grandma's barbecue, and they would make me taste it, and I'd be like, ooh, or a cookie. I got like a oatmeal raisin, like chocolate chip or something. It was like a really good cookie though, and I'm like, wow, that's a really good cookie. It's really buttery, and people laugh, and I'm like, hey, that's what they do to me. That way that they get their messages across that way. So yeah, all right. Wells of wisdom. Will you ever have a long-term relationship? I want to say yes, but you still have a long ways to go. You have about you have at least a year and a half before you find something that's going to last for a long time. I do want to say, and it's no offense, please don't take offense when I say stuff, when I am a little blunt, I am a sag, that you need to, I want to say that you're so choosy. You're not taking the person for face value. You're not, because everybody's got faults. Everybody's got them. And you're an absolute perfectionist when it comes to relationships. And that's what the problem is. Nobody's ever going to be perfect, and nobody's ever going to meet every single need in your life. Like, you understand that your husband might meet like your financial needs, but he doesn't need your emotional needs completely. So you have a best friend. I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay. All right. Hi from Michigan. Hi guys. Happy Thursday. Post full moon is right. Will you win your disability case? Is a Doris? Is a Doris? Yes, but it's still a ways out before you have your trial or whatever, right? Or I want to say you actually might settle out of court. So you won't get what you want as much as you'd like. Sorry. What about Gemini? What about Gemini? Okay, so here's the deal. I have Geminis, I have Aquarians, but usually when you're a sun Gemini, most likely you're one of those 7 signs also. And I'm not much air. I don't have much air in my chart. I don't have a lot of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. My Libra though is my midheaven. So I do have a little, but I can guarantee that you have one of those signs somewhere else. So sun, moon, or rising, because it doesn't matter. Like I can read the Capricorn, even though I'm a Sag, I can watch the Sag reading and it's accurate. I can watch the Capricorn reading and it's accurate. I can watch the Pisces and it's accurate. I can watch the Taurus and it's accurate. Now, I can guarantee that I've never seen somebody who's all 3 signs, like Leo, Leo, Leo. I have seen 2 of 3. Like somebody's a double Leo or a double Sag with a something else. But those 3 are important, including your North Node. Your North Node is why you came to the planet. So, okay. All right. So, okay. Hold on here, guys. I'm reading. I can only read so fast. So, and if you want a full reading, please schedule with me. After I get off here today, I've got probably 5 emails to answer, and I have to start somebody's yearly. That I do yearlies, but I'm not doing them right now. I think I'm going to wait until the end of the year. I'm going to do them in like if you offer it in December, because I'm getting off. I know I had somebody who just sent me and say, "Hey, where's my yearly reading?" They take a long time to do. It takes me a good full day, which I don't always have the time for. So, all right. Will Junie reach out this year? No, sorry. Anne, will your finances improve? A little. I don't know if you've got not a lot, but a little. Okay, I don't know if you've got a small raise coming. There's something coming. Okay. Hi, Anna. Will you be getting a raise at my current job, and how much? Will I need a second job? I hate to say this, Anna. I think you need a second job, just something small. I just don't think that even if you got a raise, it wouldn't be enough. That's how it feels to me. Okay. Get a new job opportunity anytime this year, please. Thank you. Hi, Indu. Something's important in late October, early November for you. So you might have an interview, nail the interview, and you got it. You know that you're your own worst enemies sometimes, you guys. You know that, right? That I can say, oh yeah, you got a job coming. Well, if you subconsciously sabotage yourself, then there's nothing I can. That's why a psychic is never 100%, because it's free will. Now I can tell you who's coming through as a medium. I never miss. I never miss. But like I said, I'm only about 80% to 85% with my psychic stuff because it's free will. Okay. Will your Jen? Oh, that's a nice question to ask because it's not selfish. Jen, will my brother Mike finally find true love? Down the road, he's going to go through about 2 or 3 girlfriends before he finds it. Okay. Thank you for sending me hearts. Thank you. Just some of you guys. I got that one. Okay, you go ahead and ask a question, but what you have to ask is keep it simple, okay? Keep it like a yes, no, or just like a few, like if you just go a general reading, like how's my love life? I won't answer because that's too broad. It's going to take me 10 minutes to tell you. Do you see what I'm saying? So keep it real simple, all right? If you want a complete like general thing like that, then call me. So, or make a book up a reading on enchantedskye.com. Okay. Will you be pregnant soon? I want to say it's going to take you a little time. I want to say more like towards the end of the year or the beginning of next. Do you have a boy now? Because if you don't, you're going to have one. Because if you do now, I want to say it might be a girl. If you know what I'm saying? If you have a boy, I just know your progression of your kids. I think you have a boy, then a girl. It seems like there's a boy, then a girl. So, okay. That's kind of what they're showing me. So, all right. Is Mom okay with what my sister and I are doing? Yeah, yes, but is there some arguing going on? You're trying not to, because I want to say there's somebody coming through that says they're not pleased with, did you promise your mother you would never argue? Because I want to say that she's reminding you of that. Okay? All right. Let's see what we got here. Good morning. Hi, Annie. Will me and Hassan be in a relationship? Yes, but I don't know how long that will last. I don't know why I say that, but I'm not gonna affect your chart and create karma. So I'm just saying yes, okay? Because it's all up to you and how you want to approach it. So, okay. MR, will I move up in my company? Not for a while. It'll be about next year sometime. You will. Okay, go ahead. Will your career progress if you take us? That's glitter. Is that what that says? Glitter. Judy. Hi, Judy. I want to say it will progress like next year. And if you take a slight jog in the road and could think about doing something slightly in a different way or going in a slightly different route, not a totally different one. Okay. Good morning. Is Scott the one for me? I feel like he's the one for you. Okay. Let's see what else we get. What do I need to do to get the team member services job? Metra. I think I can't see it. Malik. I can't see it. It's real. Okay. Mel Rock. What you need to do is everything you do and say needs to come from your heart. That's what I'm getting. If they know you're authentic, there's some people that will be impressed by that. I know that the people are like, well, you need to do this. No, people are starting to get the idea that they need to be more authentic and they're looking for more authentic people. And that's how I'm feeling. That's what they're making me feel like I'm supposed to say to you. So, okay. Is your missing cat going to come home soon? I want you to call the Humane Society. Somebody's got your cat. Call around and somebody's got the cat. Not in a bad way, but someone's got your cat. By the way, I have a friend. She calls me every time her cat's missing, and I tell her exactly what's going on, and she finds it every time. I'll say, well, it's at like 3 doors away, and yep, she goes down there, and it's almost to a point that that's all she ever does is call me, and it's kind of funny. But I find animals all the time for people. So okay, all right. Got that question. Is your bulldog psychic? Well, they all. You know what? They all are. You don't know. You don't realize how much ability some of these animals got. Especially cats. Cats are familiars. There's a reason that traditional thing with witches and cats is because cats have a lot of psychic ability. More so than a dog. Dogs just love everybody. But I mean, they can communicate too. I love my dogs. But trust me, I almost lost one of my dogs. But me personally, I have found horses and cats are extremely psychic. Like they really can communicate well. So dogs to a certain point, but not in the same way. And I don't understand that. But they do have some ability and stuff to communicate with me because I'm an animal communicator. But I don't know how else to describe that. So, okay. Corey, will he reach out at all? I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, sorry. Gina, am I going to buy the house? Is this Gina? Like, I don't know which Gina this is, but I have a couple of Gina Despains, a couple of Ginas that are like good followers. And if they were looking at a house too, I don't know if it's the same Gina. You have a house purchase coming up pretty soon, some sort, like a closing of some sort within about 6 weeks. So it must be that, okay? Let's see. We are 24 minutes in. I only do a half hour. What would be the next for your career? I have to concentrate on that. That one's a hard one. You see how it takes a few minutes, and I've got so many people on here. I do want to say, the next for your career. You're going back to school of some sort. You're going to take a complete jog in the road. It's going to be completely different than what you've been doing. I'm going to say that much. If I concentrate, I can usually see, but it takes time. So it takes me a few minutes. So, okay. All right. Mary, how are your girls emotionally? I feel like there's anxiety or something going on there, or some type of, not depression, but it's like there's some anxiety going on for some reason. I feel like they're fearful. They're not Scorpio, right? You know that if you're a Scorpio, what your main goal in your life is to overcome fear. And everybody's got a Scorpio somewhere. So it's not just Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. It's everywhere. And that's one of the things you're overcoming is to learn not to fear and have faith. You guys know that, right? I love my Scorpios, though. Scorpios are the most strongest sign in the zodiac, by the way. People always say they're crazy. No, it's because it's such an intense sign. So, okay. I got that. Hold on. Should you leave your job? Stay there for about a couple more months while you're looking for something else. I feel like you'll shoot yourself in the foot if you leave right now. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi, Tammy. Let's see here. Sally, will your business be successful? You have to be very, very patient with it. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. That phrase did not come from me, so it must have been from a family member. I feel like you maybe need to work a side business or a side hustle, something. You guys knew though, I'm a big proponent for working a side hustle. There's nothing wrong with it. If you can work just a couple hours just to make some extra money to get from point A to point B, a quick way to do it is DoorDash. You have no idea how many people I have told DoorDash, because I bet you there's 8 people I know doing DoorDash, and it's a quick way to make money. So yeah. All right. A couple more questions. When will your family move? Not until next year. No, wait. Do they know they're moving? Because there's something in July. Did you guys sell or something? Something happened in July, but is it affecting it? I feel like you'll be settled by next year. That you'll be settled into what you're doing, into your routine. So there we go. All right. And Angelus, will I be hired as a school secretary? Yeah, it's going to take a little time though. Keep looking and keep looking. I feel like it's a secretary. Now, do you guys get hired by a temp agency and then you go like into it? I feel like it's a temp agency and then it goes to regular. Okay. Hi, Darius. Will I hear something back as being a model agent or Condé Nast job? Now, do you have a portfolio, by the way? I just want to say that, Darius, because I can see you with a portfolio and I see somebody looking at it. Don't give up. I don't know if you're going to hear now, but just keep doing it, because I do see some success with that as a model. Okay. I have a friend that's got a daughter that was just beautiful and she became a model. She's traveling all over the world right now. She's only 10, but she's Asian and African American, and she's just gorgeous, and she does that. So I know there's plenty of money and jobs to be made, and it's all in connections, by the way. That's what she has found out very quickly. All right. She's in the ICU. Jess, your mom's in the ICU. Yes, you will be able to give her a grandbaby, Jess. She's making, okay, this is how I feel about this. When I see what I see, they're making their decision. Now, you guys get 5 exit points before you actually cross over a lot of times. Sometimes you're on your 3rd and you cross. Sometimes you're on your 4th and you cross. This is a huge transition for her. She's got to make her mind up. She's got to have a reason to be here. And so she's deciding that as we speak. Okay? That's how I'm answering that, because yes, I do know the answer, but that's a touchy thing. I don't like to hear when people talk about them passing. I can see it, but I don't like to talk about it because it's touchy. Do you know what I'm saying? If you already know someone's ill, that's a whole different matter. But usually what I see is that the people who are ready to pass are talking to me from the other side already. So if they're in a coma, they're talking to me. I've lost a lot of people this last year. I very close people, and they start talking to me, but my producer, my podcast producer was talking to me and he goes, you know what? I'm not coming back. He was in a coma from COVID. They put him into a coma and he said, nope, I'm not coming back. And I knew because he was talking to me the whole time. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. One guy that just passed wasn't talking to me and I was so hoping that he would be able to fight. But one day he just said to me, he goes, you know what? I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. And I knew right then, but I don't like to talk about it too much. So anyway, all right. But because I can see that. Yes, DoorDash part-time is a good income. I'm sorry, but you can make $300 just like a couple hours. So if I'm telling everybody now that you really need to look at that. It does work. When you need some cash quickly. So I know so many people that I've suggested go do DoorDash because like my DoorDashers here are booked. And so trust me, I looked at it even. I actually am Grubhub. I'm signed up for Grubhub. I just haven't had to do it. But I know that if you get laid off or something like that, go do that. It works. You can make easily $1,000 a week doing it. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going. Will Kristen and Destiny and Robert show up for their Zoom call today? One person will not. I don't know which one, but one won't. Oh, Maya, how do you control the smells you get? You know you can shut this all off, you guys. She's a medium too. That's what she must be getting smells from things. Really fast because then I'm almost done because I'm going to be off here. Is that you can shut this off. If you imagine me, you'll see me. I change. When I'm on camera, I'm different. You can ask anybody. I change. It's like I shut down. I imagine myself shutting down that nobody can get in. And that will help you shut out all the extra external stuff going on, coming at you. It just takes practice. Don't be too hard on yourself. I've been doing this 25 years. I literally, when I'm at school, could you imagine? I see 750 kids a week, or I did. Can you imagine every single kid? I could hear them and see their guides. I shut it off. Okay, and at will, I can open it up too. And I can do it just like that. And I've learned how to do it. It just takes practice, you guys. Okay, all right. One more question, okay? Will our nephew come live with you? Yeah. But I don't know how long it'll be. Okay. Blessings, everybody. Take care. I'm out of here. I have a lot of taping to do, so keep watching my YouTube channel. Okay. Blessings.